G'day guys, in today's video I'm having a look at the GameSir X2 Bluetooth edition. Now I don't know if this is a different revision, it is revision 2, as the thumbsticks are in two different locations. Earlier model has these down here. Anyway, to get inside of this, we really don't need much to be able to get in there. Small Phillips head screwdriver. And actually, my mistake, not Phillips head, we have a hex screw. So a semi-proprietary style, we'll need one of these to be able to get in there. So I've ended up going a star 1.5 there. Does require a little bit of force to get it going. Once they start turning, it's looking good. So I just want to open this up to see what we can see. Granted, my particular one, I don't have any issues. And I hope there's going to be no issues once I finish taking this apart. Reasons why you may want to take this apart. May have damaged a thumbstick and I need to replace that. Granted, I'm not sure if there's really that many parts available for the GameSir devices. I know the GameSir Type-C edition, I want to replace the Type-C port in mine, and they don't seem to exist, which definitely sucks. So I've still got one screw up here, two, but still too tight. Potentially that one. Let's get some tweezers. There we go. 3 of the 4 are now out. Probably should have started on the other side, being this is the more important side. Aha. That looks to be attached to the back here. So now I've switched to just a standard small Phillips head 000 screwdriver. It's doing its job as it should. Okay. 1, 2. Yep, I should have started on the other side, as this side doesn't look like it's wanting to come apart. Let's go back over here. The side that I'm now unscrewing does contain the charger port, and I'm assuming there's going to be a battery in there as well. I don't know what I'm going to find that's really too much different from the original GameSir Type-C. Apart from a Bluetooth module in here as well. I'm assuming this backing will now come off. Very bizarre, it seems like the front is the part that's going to come off. No more screws down here. Two more screws fell out, excellent. And now that I think about it, I do recall screws being under here. Now I'm expecting to find, hopefully, a couple of screws under here. There we go. And I'm going to keep that warm. Back to the Phillips. Now I'm going to think that there's also 2 screws under here. Let's start with one side. And we are open. So I'm going to assume in here is the battery. As I say that, I am seeing this connection here, which does have me quite puzzled. As it does look to be the only cable I'm seeing go to the other side. Interesting. That bit there on the circuit board I would assume is the Bluetooth antenna. We have power to the battery here. And assumably this one here is the data cable going to the thumbstick here. Hopefully pull that thumbstick off. Very similar to most controllers, that one. Fairly standard style. Put that back on. Take that off. Unplug. Wiggle that loose. It does have me quite confused as to how it's doing data transmission. Whether or not it is, I'm not seeing any other cables there. Unless there's also another Bluetooth module here and it talks across. I don't think that would be the case though. No, not seeing any screws under there. Put that back to how it is. Okay. You're thinking that these 2 screws here will connect onto the other side. See, there's a bit of a sandwich. Yep, so that does look to be purely for data. Yep, it's just doing it all through that spring. Very interesting. And here we have daughter board, which looks to connect via these 6 pins here directly down, and these 3 screws there are holding it. I do like how the actual switch here has these 2 pins, which are making contact here and here, I'm assuming. Sadly, there's probably not too much you can really repair if you have damaged yours. Put that back over. So that will be the end of the teardown. I'm just going to proceed to put this all back together now. So I may see you guys later for now. Or you're welcome to stay around until you find out how to actually put together a certain bit that you may have taken apart. Over there. Reconnect this one. Reconnect this one. Fold it over. Push it together. Squish it down. It's mostly assembled. Now it's just a matter of all these screws. I'm not going to bother reapplying any new adhesive to this, or the rubber matting, as that is still fairly tacky. So I am happy with the actual adhesive that they chose to use for that. It almost feels like a cloth kind of material to it. It'll enable us to get in there quite easily. Go, line it up in the corner. I do like how pliable it is. So even though I've put it too far, I can still just kind of squish it back and work it around into the grooves that it needs to go. A few more of these screws on the back. That's it for those screws, and now I'm back to using the Star H1. Proceed to put the remainder in. So I'm going to cut it off here, as that's all the screws that have been needed to go back in. And I hope this helps you with the teardown of the GameSir X2 Bluetooth model revision 2, I believe. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.